There have been a number of recent attacks by the Vasudans in the Betelgeuse system. They've been making strikes on Terran convoys en route to the Betelgeuse-Antares jump point. The Vasudan attacks have been staged from a nearby asteroid field. Terran intelligence is certain that there are 4 small attack wings responsible for the attacks on our convoys. There have also been reports of a Vasudan ace piloting one of the Seth-class fighters in that area. You are to sweep the asteroid field and take out the 4 Vasudan attack wings. Be aware that the asteroids will be causing interference with your sensors. You won't be able to target the Vasudans until they are near, but they won't see you either. If you encounter the Vasudan ace, you may use your discretion as to whether or not to engage him. Keep in mind that your primary objective is to take out the 4 attack wings. Check your loadouts and commit when ready.
Sensors could now lock wing areas. That's 1 wing down. Virgo wing on scope. Half of the Vasudans eliminated.
Targeting Pisces wing now.
sensor wing on radar.
Fighter on your tail, sir!
Excellent job, pilot.
All enemy wings are down. Nice work, Alpha 1.
Nicely done, pilot. By destroying the Vasudan attack wings, you have helped to ensure that our convoys will make it through this subspace node. Dispatching the Vasudan ace showed outstanding skill, pilot. You and your squad are to be commended. We are awarding you the Distinguished Flying Cross for this accomplishment.
Welcome to Advanced Training. In today's course, you will learn the basics of messaging, countermeasures, and the support ship. Alright, Alpha 1. Now you're going to learn about messaging and countermeasures. Here comes your first target. Go ahead and target Freighter 01. Good. Now call in some reinforcements. Press the communications key to bring up the messaging window. From there, press the 4 key followed by the 1 key and your reinforcements will arrive. Good job. First, make sure you still have Freighter 01 targeted. Now I'm going to show you how to disarm your target using your wingman. Press the communications key to bring up your messaging box again. Now select 2 to send your orders to a wing rather than just a ship, then the 1 key to choose Epsilon Wing. By choosing Epsilon Wing, you are sending your orders to that wing only. Finally, press the 3 key to disarm target.
Affirmative, sir. Disarming your target.
Observe that your wingmen have made every effort not to destroy your target. They will only attempt to disarm, thus making sure your target will no longer be able to attack you with any of its weapons. The next step will be to disable your target. By giving this order to your wingmen, they will take out the engines of your target, thus disabling it from moving. You will once again bring up the messaging window by pressing the communications key. Next select 2 for wing and 1 for Epsilon. Finally press the 2 key to disable your target.
Roger. Disabling your target.
Yes,
As
sir.
you can
Disabling
see, your
target.
wingmen are now taking out the engines of Freighter 01. It won't take them long to knock out the engines of this freighter, but keep in mind that other targets can require many more hits to disable it than this freighter does. Now it's time to put that freighter out of its misery. Order your wingmen to destroy the freighter. Press the communications button to bring up the messaging window, followed by the 2 key to select a wing, then the 1 key to select Epsilon wing. Finally, press the 1 key to have them destroy your target.
Attacking your target.
Well done, pilot. Well, how does it feel to have ordered your first kill? Hope you enjoyed it because I want you to do it again. I want you to order Epsilon Wing to destroy Freighter 02. Have you remembered your previous instruction? If you need to, you can look on your directives for previous instructions of this same goal. Nicely done, Alpha 1. I think you've got this down. Okay, pilot. Now that you've had your fun, I want you to order Epsilon Wing to depart. To do this, press the communications key to bring up the messaging window. Select 2 for Wing and 1 for Epsilon. Finally, press 0 for depart.
Subspace node activated.
Good job. Alright, pilot, now it's time to learn about countermeasures. A countermeasure presents a new target for the pursuing missile to go after, thus causing the missile to avoid your ship. As you will soon see, this does not always work. For this lesson, we are bringing in one of our Leviathan-class cruisers. Their gunner will be getting practice hitting a moving target. You. Don't worry, these are just dummy missiles designed to give you a feel for live fire. In a few seconds, the Neptune will begin to launch missiles at you. Once the missiles are incoming, you will press the countermeasures key to release your countermeasures. You should also immediately increase your forward velocity to maximum and fly away from the pursuing missile. In fact, you should be using your afterburners a great deal of the time. You will use your afterburners to help maintain a high speed. Additionally, you should try to keep the missile pointer at a 3 or 9 o'clock position. Then, when the missile is nearly upon you, launch the countermeasure. Listen to the beeping sound of the missile lock to gauge the distance of the missile. The quicker the beeps, the closer the missile. While you are launching your countermeasures, you will also try turning your ship about in sharp movements. This will further help you to avoid being hit by the missile. When you have successfully evaded a missile, an indicator will come up in the upper portion of your targeting reticle. This will alert you to the fact that you indeed evaded the missile. time for you to reload your countermeasures. To do this, you will need to call in a support ship. You will do this by pressing the communications key to bring up your messaging window, followed by the 5 key for rearm. In order for the support ship to dock, you must bring your ship to a complete stop. The support ship will then automatically dock with you. Check your indicator in the lower portion of the
Support
HUD,
ship
which
being
shows
deployed.
the ETA for the support ship. The support ship's primary purpose is twofold. First, it will reload your ship with any secondary weapons and countermeasures. Keep in mind, a support ship can only load as many weapons as it has on board. It may not be enough to fully reload you.
Rearming complete, sir.
Finally, the support ship is capable of making minor repairs to your ship. It can fully repair any damaged or destroyed subsystem on your ship. However, the support ship is not capable of repairing your main hull. Alright, pilot, now for a little more practice with countermeasures. The Neptune is going to fire at you again. Take evasive actions. Alright, pilot, I believe that will be enough for today. The Neptune needs to continue its training elsewhere, and you've had enough for one day. You've done a good job considering you're just a rookie. Return to base.
That's affirmative, sir. Departing now.
Well done, pilot. You have completed Phase 1 of advanced training.
Terran intelligence has detected unusual activity in the Vasudan cargo depot at Antares. You are to destroy all hostiles in the area. When the area is clear, our salvage crews will pick up the cargo for analysis. Do not destroy any cargo. The contents of the cargo containers is unknown. Due to the unusual activity, GTA intelligence suspects they have military value. You will be flying this mission with Epsilon Wing from the 3rd Squadron. Delta Wing will be available for reinforcements if necessary. If you get in trouble, don't hesitate to call them in. Reconnaissance missions have determined that there are typically 2 wings of Vasudan fighters guarding the depot. The fighters are your primary concern. Recon has also determined that this depot is heavily used. Taking control of it will seriously impede any Vasudan attacks from this system in the future. It is likely that there will be freighters in the area transporting cargo. All Vasudan vessels must be destroyed. None must escape, as they will surely bring reinforcements. Once you have secured the area, the GTC ORF will arrive and maintain watch over the outpost. Good luck, pilot. GTA Command out.
Reading 5 enemy fighters. Cargo depot sighted, sir. Moving in to attack.
deployed. Rearming complete, sir.
Freighter 2 is going down. Stay away from the explosion.
Impressive.
Cargo depot is secure. Basudin Freighter 1 is down. Watch out for the blast.
This is Transport Omega, en route to collect cargo.
This looks like a good time to rearm.
Looks like weapon prototypes are here after all. Good job, Alpha 1. You are firing on friendly targets, pilot.
New bandits in the area.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
We'll take over now, Alpha 1. Thanks for your assistance.
Thanks for your help, Alpha 1.
The destruction of the Vasudin fighters was very important. Not only have we gained control of that depot, but we've shown the Vasudins in this sector we are not to be trifled with. Elimination of the Vasudin freighters will hinder the transport of necessary supplies to their forces in that sector. All Vasudin cargo was captured and brought to our base. Intelligence will analyze it. It appears that among the cargo were some stolen weapons prototypes. We had feared that the Vasudins had already found and moved them from the area. Recapturing the weapons would have been a great victory. Unfortunately, the contents of this cargo were stolen by a traitor flying the Omega transport. These prototypes will need to be recovered.